A new trade proposal is making waves, suggesting a significant move that could see the Golden State Warriors address one of their most pressing needs, a skilled, starting-caliber center, by sending out 2 rotation players. This deal could bring all-star Nikola Vucevic from the Chicago Bulls to the Bay Area. The proposed trade, detailed by Andy Bailey of Bleacher Report, outlines the following exchange. Golden State Warriors receive Nikola Vucevic, center, 2025 second-round pick, number 45 overall. 2028 second-round pick. Chicago Bulls receive Moses Moody, forward. Buddy Hield, guard. Let's break down the strategic implications for both teams. For the Golden State Warriors, the need for a reliable presence in the front court was evident throughout the 2024-25 season. With their core of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green still aiming for championships, the team requires experience, playoff-ready support rather than developmental projects in key positions. Vucevic, 34, fits this bill perfectly. He's coming off a season averaging 18.5 points and 10.1 rebounds, reportedly with career-best shooting efficiency from both the field and three-point range. Offensively, Vucevic offers crucial floor spacing, adept passing from the high post, and the size to handle starting center duties, something Golden State has lacked consistently. While losing Moody and Hield means parting with rotation pieces, neither had cemented indispensable roles, particularly in high-stakes playoff scenarios. This trade would consolidate talent, giving the Warriors a proven big man to maximize their current championship window. From the Chicago Bulls' perspective, this trade aligns with a clear shift toward the youth movement and future building. Despite a strong finish to last season, a reported 15-5 record in their final 20 games, the Bulls' long-term strategy appears centered around developing young talents like Kobe White, Josh Giddey, and Mattis Buzelis. Acquiring Moses Moody, a 23-year-old wing with upside and a manageable second contract, potentially up to $13.4 million, fits this timeline. Buddy Hield could provide short-term shooting or become a buyout candidate, offering salary cap flexibility. With Vucevic entering the final year of his contract, trading him now allows the Bulls to acquire assets and further commit to their youth-centric rebuild without a complete teardown. Lineups featuring Moody alongside Buzelis and White offer significantly more long-term intrigue for Chicago. Is this the right move for the Warriors? This isn't the kind of earth-shattering blockbuster that reshapes the Western Conference overnight, but it's a calculated, surgical strike of the type Golden State has successfully executed in the past. Critically, it wouldn't cost them a first-round pick or any of their core superstars, while directly addressing a clear roster deficiency. Yes, it's a short-term play, banking on Vucevic to provide immediate impact. But given the current Warriors era, with Curry's window and Butler and Green also advancing in their careers, these are precisely the kinds of calculated risks that could propel them on one more significant championship run, or at the very least, help them avoid another early playoff exit. The price, involving 2 players who weren't consistently in the playoff rotation, doesn't seem exorbitant. The fit, on paper, could be exactly what Golden State has been missing. What are your thoughts on this potential trade? Would Nikola Vucevic be the piece to elevate the Warriors? Let us know in the comments. This proposal presents a fascinating scenario. A veteran all-star for developing talent and a shooter, a move that could subtly but significantly alter the Warriors' championship equation. The Golden State Warriors have successfully extended their championship window with key moves, but their ambitions of landing another megastar to join Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green might have just hit a significant snag. Specifically, the dream of acquiring Giannis Antetokounmpo appears to be fading, at least for the immediate future. While Golden State has been linked to former NBA Finals MVP Kevin Durant and, more tantalizingly, to Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo, recent reports indicate that the latter is unlikely to be on the move. ESPN's Brian Windhorst, a well-connected NBA insider, has delivered what many Warriors fans will consider disappointing news. Antetokounmpo, a 2-time MVP and the 2021 NBA Finals MVP, made headlines earlier this season when he candidly stated he would consider a trade from Milwaukee if the team wasn't contending. With the Bucks experiencing their 3rd consecutive first-round playoff exit and Giannis having 2 more seasons on his current contract, Speculation was rife that Milwaukee might look to trade him for a haul of young players, draft picks, and salary cap relief to initiate a quick reload. The Warriors, possessing four tradable first-round draft picks, were naturally considered a prime suitor. However, the crucial question of Giannis's availability has received a rather definitive, if temporary, answer. While the NBA offseason is long and narratives can shift, Windhorst's latest update suggests the Giannis trade market is currently non-existent. Right now, there is no Giannis Antetokounmpo trade market. Windhorst stated on SportsCenter, "There's not going to be any discussion on that in the coming weeks. He has not asked for it, and the Bucks are not interested in trading him." So, what does this mean for the Warriors' pursuit? Even if Antetokounmpo were available, Golden State would face considerable financial gymnastics to make a deal work, especially while trying to navigate the NBA's restrictive second salary cap apron. Next season, approximately 85% of the Warriors' salary cap is committed to Curry, Butler, and Green, totaling around $150 million. Acquiring Giannis with his max contract would require significant outgoing salary. Golden State could theoretically consider trading Draymond Green, who has 2 years left on his 4-year, $100 million deal, but his value to the Warriors arguably exceeds his trade value to other teams. More likely, a complex multi-team trade would be necessary, involving assets like Jonathan Kuminga, Buddy Hield, or promising young players such as Brandon Podziemski or Tracy Jackson-Davis to match salaries and assemble an attractive enough package for Milwaukee. This doesn't mean it's impossible, especially if the Warriors front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., decides to go all in and accept the heavy penalties of operating above the second apron, projected at $207 million for 2025-26, to form a super team for another 2-year run. The acquisition of Jimmy Butler midseason undeniably reignited Golden State's championship aspirations, evidenced by their strong 24-8 finish to the regular season. Adding Giannis to that mix would be a monumental move. However, the first and most significant hurdle remains. The Milwaukee Bucks would have to be willing to trade their franchise icon. And for now, all signs point to that not being the case. What are your thoughts? Is the dream of Giannis in a Warriors uniform completely off the table, or could circumstances change? Let us know in the comments. This latest update serves as a sobering reminder that superstar acquisitions are complex and depend on many factors, with the selling team's willingness being paramount. For now, the Warriors' Giannis dream seems to be on hold,